Ed was talking about hundreds of VMs, in a day, a night, a weekend. How did you approach it? Did you say, hey, we're going to start with this application that's on this cluster over here. We're going to bring it over and we're going to, get our methodologies down. And because I'm thinking of patterns that others who are watching this could think about, hey, I want to, we have OpenShift. Let's go do that because we can simplify our operations. What was your pattern that got you to where you are today?
Well, OpenShift KubeVirt under the hood is KVM, right? It's essentially a Virt launcher wrapper for a KVM Virt instance, right? So, we're familiar with that, from our Linux side of the house. And, it was kind of an easy transition for us over to KubeVirt OpenShift Virtualization specifically. But, for the most part, start with lower environments, dev, right? Let's get the devs out of the way, make sure nothing breaks. Now let's get staging up there, sit, QA. And before you know it, the last thing is left is prod. So, as soon as you got to the production, instances is pretty much as fast as, at that point, you're extremely comfortable with. So you're like, okay, we're good. We got our monitoring, the belts and suspenders. Portworx is really good about calling us out and saying with, some of the telemetry that we activate, saying, hey, you may want to take a look at this. And we've been in situations where it wasn't necessarily the right size, but we were able to back out of that decision. Yeah. And on the fly, in the middle of a maintenance window, we got 300-400 VMs coming in. We need more storage. Click a button, not click a button. Type a few commands in there, hit enter, and there it goes. So it starts resizing itself. So that's another really good aspect.
It automatically looks at your workload and resizes the available storage.
Yeah.
So they don't have to do it manually for their hypervisor node, right?
Yeah.
And to talk about simplifying operations, what Nate and I were talking about it too, is to how Portworx and Pure support will call them based on the telemetry data and say where, the optimal, which things are running suboptimally and where they need to quickly tune it so they don't have a downtime, right? So we kind of dialed it in, and we were talking about how we're extending it a little bit more into, visibility into Kubernetes and OpenShift as well. So our customers jointly get a lot of visibility into their infrastructure.